look like real guns.
Untitled Mob TV.
Pow, pow,
Check it
pow,
out.
pow. Somebody come around the corner, you drop them right there. Bang, 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 bang. See, grooming takes time. And I'm going to also show you what they're grooming you for with this social platform that we on. Okay? Grooming takes time. And what I see out here in this society that we live in, not only is it the spiritual walking dead right now, but I also see a lot of outward smiles and inner cries. I see a whole lot of young girls on social media, no fathers in the household. They smiling in every picture, but I know on the inside they crying like little babies. Because a lot of them have yet to find their way. I see a lot of outward smiles, and I know that inside, the majority of this nation is howling and crying and weeping like babies, but they won't let that cry come to the exterior because they'll rather put it in an emoji. Hey! Just got out of YouTube jail and we finna run them down through the ground. Huh? They'll rather put that cry in an emoji. See, the Bible talk about the hearts of man growing cold and colder as time go on, and we're about to see how it's going to get there. How is it going to get there? First off, some of us are our own worst enemy, man. We take time up and time out destroying others when we have internal issues that need destroying. See, what these platforms don't mind you doing is destroying another person. But what they hate to see is you come up and destroy yourself in front of others. They will pay you to destroy another because they know as long as you destroy, you're never building. But what they don't like is when you take out that sword of truth and destroy yourself for the benefit of others. Y'all been seeing it. Come on. Y'all been seeing it. They love to see you destroy others. You can destroy your whole environment. You'll get paid to do it.
Amen.
But we got internal issues that we need destroying, y'all. We becoming our worst enemy. See, it's called social media, which ties in with social acceptance. See, everybody's stuck on likes and views, but when God looked down, he don't like what he viewed.
Amen.
It's turning into the days of Noah right before our eyes, but how many people will speak up? See, we were taught in school the lowest level of social studies. So if we were taught the lowest level of, how many of y'all in here with the one in box, you had a class called social studies. But they taught you the lowest level of social studies while a higher level of social studies was being done on you. So I see we had a lot of people at the social studies class in here. Okay? Now, let's go deeper into the social studies. Because in a while, they're going to roll out the social credit score. With a new monetary system will come a new credit score. Satan's ideal future is for everything to be fake. Your social interactions to be fake. Man, you might have some people walking around as holograms in a minute. They want the body parts on the women to be fake. They want the way you interact with each other to be fake. They want you to put all your feelings in emojis. Your trees fake. Everybody rolling out fake grass on their lawn. What is real? If you look up and everything fake, what is real? What is real? Israel, stand up. What is real, man? See, you wonder why when you're done with phone calls, they say do a survey. You wonder why when you're done with applications like StreamYard, they say, was it a good service or not? Press yes or no. You wonder why you got a like button and a dislike button up under the videos, because you could have just had a like button. Think about that. No, they want you to display your hate for somebody's material that they put out. It could have just been a like button. No, they have to put it because they're grooming you for the social credit score that is going to be soon upon man, where everybody gonna be acting fake to stay in the green. They're not gonna want to go to the red zone, because when you go to the red zone, you can't rent no car, you can't buy no Uber, you can't get that little robot to bring a pizza to your front door, and everybody gonna start acting fake to keep their credit score up. Same thing they're doing online right now, but it's on a lower scale right now. People fake, they acting fake, they say what they want, they know you want to hear, so they get your likes. First thing they come in and do, hit the like button. Oh, hit the like button. You mean to tell me you ain't hit the like button? Matter of fact, I ain't gonna give you no more juice until y'all hit the like button. Ain't that what they say? Not knowing they running head first into the social credit score. See, they always gotta groom you for what they want to come. I'm telling y'all about some stuff that's gonna come. See, when they brought out the video game, they gave you the Atari with one button. Then they gave you the Nintendo with a couple more buttons. Then the Nintendo 64 with a couple more buttons, until they had you in the virtual reality. Same thing with the social credit score. You let them hit thumb up. Let them hit like. Let them get desensitized. So when they see a video with 10,000 likes, they think important. But if that video got 10,000 dislikes and no likes, they think not important, even if the video got 100% truth. So they are being groomed mentally, psychologically to look at numbers, likes, and groomed to walk with the opinion of man and never step out and be different. Let's break this thing all the way down to bone brew. Let me tell y'all something. Really listen to me on this. Most of this nation adores the beast system. The beast system is putting food on their table like never before in this hour. Some people are amazed that only thing they got to do is come on here and talk trash, and they get paid thousands of dollars. They can't believe it. It's really blowing their mind. I can get up and talk trash and get paid. I should have been doing this. That's what they're thinking. But they don't understand why the floodgates have been open for them to do it. They don't understand that why they're being made an attraction. Some of them do. It's a small percentage that know, and the ones who know, they won't tell you. What we're going to tell you today, stick around. We're going to tell you today. And the reason why I know that they're in love with the beast system, because the book of Revelation said they're going to get to a point, they're going to say, who can war with the beast? Because they're going to sit back and see the beast system, not people like me in the dirt. Other people who coming. And the only thing we do is go straight through the scriptures and tell you how to get yourself right spiritually, so that everything outside that you see can take care of itself by way of God. They're going to start knocking them in the dirt, and they're going to say, dog, the beast system taking out all my enemies. You got some sold out puppies on here right now, happy that the beast system is putting people in YouTube jail. They're happy. And they're going to get to the point, they're going to say, man, who can war with that beast, man? See, the beast has a lot of tentacles on it. You see what I'm saying? Got a lot of heads on the beast. One of the heads on the beast is technology. This is what they won't tell you. See, I'm going to come on here time to time, but I'm going to also tell you what this is. What we own. We're going to get to it.
Brother spitting some knowledge. I saw this and I had wanted to share this with y'all.
All right, so we back, right? Look, let's talk about the weed dispensaries. Okay? Now I told you every time I go live, I get phone calls. Every time, it never fails. Okay. And I'm not even gonna be live long. The weed dispensaries, right? Anything that's readily accessible to you, is not a good thing. Okay? If you got work and your work gets too popular, you need to question that. Anything that's readily accessible to you is usually not good for you. And if your work get too popular, you need to question that, man. Now, they got weed dispensaries out now. People are able to smoke weed every day. As long as you got a pass to smoke it, medical, everything tie back into the medical. The doctors, you see, tie back into the doctors and working with the military. Who you think growing all the weed? Okay, now, ain't that a slap in the face to people who got family members serving time 15, 20 years for distributing weed or being found with large sums of weed? They get found with the weed, they put the weed, they take it down to the police station, put it in the room with the evidence, and then they distribute it right back onto the streets. But now we in the era where you can smoke it, if you got a pass to smoke it from the doctors, the so-called experts. But then we got people, family members who locked up 10, 15, 20 years behind the distribution of the same thing y'all are making legal now. I tell you the truth. Look, man, the same thing. Did y'all know that the Catholic Church owns 177 million acres of land? What's the other half of that, Bags? They still have no place or room for Christ. The Catholic Church owns 177 million acres of land and still have no place or room for Christ. Understand that America throws away 35 million tons of food every year. I'm going to say that again. America throws away 35 million tons of food every year. That's enough to fill up 100 Empire State Buildings. That's enough to feed a big city for 10 weeks straight. And y'all want to say that it's not a reason to speak what's being spoken.
Tell them the truth.
Let me tell y'all this. The more evil the world get, the more God is going to purify his elect. Understand that. The more evil and dark the world get, the more God is going to purify his elect. Just like if you get a candle and you put it on the candlestick, the darker the room get, the brighter the candle will be. The brighter the light that's emitted off the candle will be. So don't get flustered by the things that are happening around you, brothers and sisters. Rest at Jesus Christ's feet. Be still and know that he is God. Okay? Amen. Now, a lot of y'all had weak starts in your life. You feel like you can't. Some of y'all may be in that season right now. Notice this. You are a tree. The Bible says we're like trees in the garden. And trees have different seasons. If it's winter, the leaves are falling off. Fall, the leaves fall off. Autumn, as they call it. Got the winter. It's different seasons for you as a tree, right? So you're going to go through different seasons. One season, God may have you shut in, read nothing but the word, fasting. He might have you in that season for a whole 2 years, developing you. Okay? So you're a tree. Your environment may change, but make sure your roots go deep. You ain't going to change as a tree. You're going to still be lined up with God. Your environment and what you go through may change. So you may have had a weak start, but it's not by having a weak start. You got to finish strong. A lot of people who had weak starts, they usually finish strong in life, y'all. Come on, man.
Amen.
A lot of the people who were picked on when they went to school, talked about like a dog. You look at them now, man. Look how, because God come through, and the ones who picked on and despised, them the ones he raised up. The ones who picked on, ridiculed, and despised. You remember Leah and Rachel? Huh? The one who was hated, he opened her womb so she could receive more love. And the one who was loved, she couldn't have no children. I'm going to tell y'all what a lot of people are afraid to tell you because they want to keep getting the bag. This internet is a trap. It's a trap. You will get more joy out of your life not being here. This is the lion's den. You enter into a net to get trapped. That's why they call it the web. So if you don't believe alone that a web can trap something and a net can trap something, you just in denial. You're in full denial, man. That's why I come on here and I swing the sword of truth every time I come. And most people on here, they're jockeying for a position to be famous or to get next to a celebrity. They're jockeying for a position to be amongst stars. That's in quotation marks. Or create residual income being a distraction and the gate between the 20% and the 80%. Pushing the same agendas after a while that the news push down your throat. See, they become a gate. Right? You hear about gatekeepers. A lot of people think that it's just the celebrities. You know, your puff daddies, your jiggers, and those ain't the only gatekeepers. You got gatekeepers right here on YouTube. And they're the gate between the 20% and the 80%. And they get to a certain point, a lot of them don't know the game. They learn the game. A lot of them come in, they already know what the game is. A lot of them learn the game as they go along. Go along. We'll get to him in a minute. Go along. Okay? Now, they use celebrities as weapons of mass destruction. They use the stardom of a celebrity as a weapon. The people who give...
I'm going to stop this brother for a minute, because I'm going to end this video with the cat channel. Is called Power of God. Shout him out one more time. Power of God. His name is Bag of Bones. He give me some real knowledge. They always canceling this cat channel, so I just wanted to record some of his words and put it on my channel, because he's telling the truth. You know, we live in the last days. The devil always reverse what God say. God say don't kill, we kill. God say don't practice magic, we practice magic. The devil always gonna reverse what God says, and people have to recognize this. The young, especially the youth that's lost and don't get a chance to hear much about Jesus Christ. And everyone tell them, oh, the white man wrote the book and all of this stuff. You gotta understand that book is very, 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 very old. And ain't no white man or no other man is gonna tell you something to do something that's right. You gotta understand, even in slavery times, when the white man had the Bible, he was hanging us from trees, and the Bible says, "Thou shalt not kill." So, did he even listen to the words in the Bible? Did he even read it? No. So you got to start thinking abroad and stop just thinking what's right there in your face all the time. Sometimes you just gotta, use your common sense. So once again, this is Untitled Mob TV. Just wanted to bring this to y'all attention. Go check my boy out. He's spitting that truth. I'm out.